So yeah, I'm just doing what I do, cooking up on a Saturday. Anybody watching my way, and so I already got my drums laid because I do whole sessions where I'm just laying down drums, compressing drums, mixing drums, just doing a whole lot of different things with drums. You know, takes dedication to really if you're gonna do this producing stuff. I had to realize, and I first made my boys and girls because I really want to inspire the young producers. I made my first beat in 2000, probably at the end of 2007. Okay, I first downloaded my first version of Fruity Loops, the real Fruity Loops, back in I believe probably 2003 when I was still in high school. That's when I first got the um, that's when I first got the bug, the itch to produce when I was in high school when I was a junior. But and I downloaded Fruity Loops. I messed with it, but I didn't stick with it. Right? Had a girlfriend, had being high school on my mind, being in high school on my mind. So I didn't. I remember I had it on my parents' computer and I left it there. But I remember downloading it in 2003, messing with it for a little bit, probably like a day or two, a few days, and it's still being on my parents' computer. So fast forward to 2007, got the bug again, the itch, the urge to produce because I just love music and I've always been someone who, if something that I'm very curious and fascinated about, I want to recreate it. I want to do my version of it. And music was something that I was drawn to just manipulate sounds, especially with hip hop with samples. That's why I'm so drawn to the sample based and chop based style of making beats. And I just wanted to do my version of it. I like the DJing. That's why DJ Premier is a favorite producer of mine because of his production, the way he chops things up. He makes a whole nother composition um, out of samples. So he just does sampling a different way. Some people take whole loops, and there's a talent, there's an art in that. Just taking defining loops. So that's what I was mentioning before with the way I do my drums. It's that dedication to your different parts of your craft because just showing up to punch out beats, there's a lot of preparation to that. Okay, it's the crate digging. If you're an actual crate digger, I can't say that I'm a crate digger. I'm a digital crate digger. Okay, but that's part of the dedication to the craft. That's DJ Premier as the example. The samples that he finds and flips. There's an art to that. That is part of the art. Is finding it. Is having that recognition, discernment of this could work for something. There's something there, and I'm gonna take this loop, and it's just the wonderment in the fascination with the fact that two people can hear the same sample, the same record, and they can be in different parts of different locations and at different times, not even hear each other's work, and be sampled and be inspired to hear one record and take infinite amounts of different parts to to manipulate for their own sound, infinite different number of tempos and chops and pitches and drum patterns to go with it. You if you hand that sample to 100 producers, you're likely going to get 100 distinct types of beats, right? And so that's the art of sampling, and that's the art of digging and finding sounds that nobody else is finding. Nobody else is. That's what I feel like is my. That's what I look. I know I'm finding sounds that nobody else is just finding. Okay. But anyway, so I do whole sessions of drums, and I'm a firm believer of starting with the drums. Okay, I keep it simple. I keep my beats simple. Okay, the mark of I'm producing for the art. I'm producing for someone to make a song. Okay, and then I'm just producing what I like. I'm producing what tingles my ear, and I like a tinge of um, simplicity. Okay, open space. There's an art to that, and that's what makes Dr. Dre. That's the genius of Dr. Dre. If you really listen, is his simplicity, the open space. Listen to "In the Club," 50 Cent. That is a just professional beat. Okay, and it's so simple, open. But it's the subtleness, the little humming, um, strumming guitar. The drums are so crisp. It. Dr. Dre, he's a pro. Okay, right? Not overproduce, produce right, and that's what I try to carry in my beats. That's what helps me not overthink things, crank beats out. That's what helps me just produce what I like to hear. I like a tinge of simplicity, and there's especially with the way you manipulate samples. Let the sample do what it does. There's gonna be so much magic in the sample, and on its own, a little everything, right? Anyway, eating sunflower seeds. So I had the inspiration to make this video mid creation. So I already have some drums laid down. I already have my sample chopped, and I have it covered because I. It's not that I don't want to give up the game. It's not that. It's not that I don't have a. I don't have a scarcity mentality. I promise I don't. I just can't. Some things I just can't give up, dog. I just can't, dog. Some tools that I will give up my knowledge. I will give up a whole lot of stuff, but just my sources, my sounds, because I don't have the same sounds anybody else does. I promise you, I don't. I don't. I don't have the same sounds as anybody. I guarantee you that. I'm gonna start selling my own sample packs. I'm gonna start doing all that. Um, but I don't have the same sounds. I know I don't. Okay. So I don't say that to brag. Man. Please accept that in the humility and the grace of God that God has given me for the wherewithal and the talent, the love to do what I do. This is what I'm made to do, among other things. But this is a main calling of my life, and I ran from it for so long. Not so much that I ran from it. I didn't have the fortitude. The I didn't have the fortitude. I didn't have the um, foresight to really understand how to navigate the challenges, the inherent challenges that comes with, taking a bet on yourself, believing in yourself, pursuing an alternative path. Because let's keep it a buck. Being an entrepreneur, being an artist that where you live off of uh, your your creativity, your intellectual property. There is a non-traditional path, and it's a path that is steeped with challenges. Okay, and when I started on this path at 21 years old, 21 years old, and I just didn't have the foresight, the fortitude to withstand and really know what it takes to make this happen. And I wasn't focused. I let years go by of just playing around, being a hobby, and I rationalized in my mind that, oh, I'm a purist. I really love making beats, so I'm gonna make beats when I'm inspired. I'm going to piddle around with it, But I would always find myself making beats, and I was like, man, I really need to pursue this. I really need to, and I focused too much on what I didn't know, what I didn't have, instead of what I did have, and just honing that until, and I've gotten just inevitably better. I have over the years, especially in the last probably year that I've started to really take my first approach is to just sit down and get back into the groove of making beats, pumping out beats. So that was my main focus. That's been my main focus over the last probably 6 months, right? And I've admittedly not been as diligent as far as putting marketing myself, but I'm building up a library, building up a sound, building up that repetition, and just getting better. Right, I've gotten exponentially better to where I feel comfortable as I once did when I first started. There was nothing like that first inspiration when I first was making beats. I didn't know what I was doing, and I thought I was creating some of the best stuff. Some of the best stuff, some of my best beats still. I haven't made my best beat yet, but some of my best beats were way back then. I feel like there was just a rawness to them, an innocence to them, and then you get your eyes unveiled to industry standards, so to speak, and different artists have a sound that they're looking for that's industry related, and looking for a hit, and then you fall into that trap trying to deliver that, and years go by, you have kids, you get married, life happens, dog. Um, so anyway, I'm here, and I got that feeling. I feel like I'm that dude. I feel like I'm that nigga. Okay, I feel like I'm on these beats. Okay, so anyway, who knows, right? And so right now I'm finna start pick up where I left off. I was on a groove, and I was like, man, let me stop because I've been procrastinating on doing this. That's why I'm. Forgive me if I'm all over the place. Okay, I'm a producer. I'm not a I'm not an orator, and I'm not a content creator per se. But this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm doing. So I'm picking up where I left off. And I have my sample, my sound source, top secret. Not top secret. It's not top secret. I just look in different places that other people look. Okay, for sounds. Okay, I get sounds from, and I do create my own sounds a lot. And I got microphones, and I yeah, I'll go out. I do. I get sounds. Okay, I get sounds differently. Okay, my sound is different. Anyway, I'm picking up where I left off. I might not even have the groove where as I once did because I had to stop, set this up, start talking to you guys, and I'm really talking to nobody right now because I'm looking at it. There's zero, but somebody will watch this video. it lives once I'm here, and I don't have to edit it. This is unedited, so scripted. This is because this is the only way I'm going to get in the groove. I'm going to start doing this, and I'm going to get started. We're going to start getting followers anyway. Let's go. So this is some of my sounds. All right. So the way I do my beats, very raw, kind of again DJ style. I let my drum track run, and I'm busting out on the. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I kind of know what I'm going where I'm gonna go with it. I'm just gonna go with it, and then we clean it up later. That's how I rock. That's how I do it. Okay, so let's go. Get it right, boy. I get it right. All right. Like I said. All right. So like I said, I probably lost the groove. So I lost the groove on that. But that's just that's just I'll just start that. That's a good little start. You hear it? You hear it? I hear it. I hear it. So that's what we do. So I'm just calling that. I don't know. Manager. Let's do it all caps. Manager. Anyway, this is what I do. So I'm showing y'all some stuff that I don't want to ever show nobody. So I'm gonna do it. Okay. Anyway, I'm done with that sample. Delete that. Find me some more sounds. Let me find me some drums. I can't show y'all my drum library either, man. I just can't. I promise I don't. I don't have like no scarcity mentality. I don't. I don't. I just. You know. I started this live and now I want. I'm hungry. Let me do something. Let me do something. Let me do something. Let me do something. Let me see. What do I want? Something. Give me something that's inspiring. I'm gonna keep them same drums. I'm gonna try a different sample. Okay. I see something. And I just be looking, man. I don't have no kind of rhyme or reason. Just be whatever. All right, I'm gonna use a well-known sample. Well, not that well-known sample. Just to kind of get my juices flowing, man. Kind of nervous with you guys watching. Ain't nobody watching. So I'm just chop that up real quick. I'm not gonna chop it. I'm just gonna fuck with it. I'm just gonna see what comes out. You hear something? You hear something? I hear something. I might just mess with that. I mean, so, like I said, I don't just always just like to just loop. Sometimes you just can't deny the loop. Just get to let the loop loop, and you know that's the beauty of just cranking out shit. You never because you don't know what your artist. It's all about your artist. You don't know what your artist might resonate to because you just did some bullshit. You think it's some bullshit. That's happened to me plenty of times. So anyway, the samples got me excited. Sorry. Okay. Alright, let's see. So I got where it drops in. I don't want that. So that's what I be saying. I just you could adjust your drums, drop your drums a certain way. Add some variation. But anyway, I don't like to just it's probably a disadvantage because then my drums are all on one track. Whatever. Hey, it's my sound, dog. I keep it simple. I don't want to mess. Once I do my drums, I don't like because drums. I got the groove. I know the groove. I know the pocket, but that's not my strong suit. That's why my strong suit is playing the sample to the drums, not playing the drums to the sample. That's not my strong suit. I'm not. Once I get my, because some people can lay out a melody and then do the drums. Man, I hear the pocket. I hear the drum. I hear the drums. I hear the pocket, and then I hear the and then I apply the sound to it. But everything really centers around the drums for me. Everything really centers around the drums. I mean, sunflower seeds. Anyway, let's go. All right, cool. I can work with that. That sounds like it would be something. Let me see. I'm gonna keep working with that same drum pattern. So full transparency, I'm just gonna slow it down a little bit. Slow it down. Slow it down. Change the pitch a little bit. Okay. Okay. Come with a different sound from. Come with a whole different sound. Let's see. Let me go down what I got. All right, so I got me some chops. Got me some chops, and I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna fuck around with it. I'm just gonna record it. Let's go. Let's go. Hold on. Okay, very rough. Let's try it again. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. I think that came out. All right. Something I could work with. All right. So let me see. All right. So let me done with that drum sample. Start a new one. Probably gonna be my last one right here. Excuse me. Okay, folks.
You asked me who were my top three rappers all time. The last time I saw you, right?
Yeah.
I officially got a top five. I'm not gonna. I can't do a top three, but I got a top five.
Okay.
I got in the fifth spot. Mike is kind of it varies, but Kendrick Lamar. No order, no order. Kendrick Lamar,
Oh wow.
J Cole.
Oh no. Top five? We talking top five all time?
Top five, bro. Top five.
Okay, continue. My bad.
Kendrick Lamar, J Cole, Nas, Hove, and then I'm gonna throw in either the fifth spot could be anybody. It could be Pac, it could be Big. I prefer Andre Three Stacks, but
Mm.
if you chose anybody else, like I would even take Jada Kiss. Like, but
Mm.
if you chose any of those four, and
Mm-hmm.
you know what, if I was being and to be fair, I would actually even throw in LL, just as all like
Mm.
in that group of people,
Hell
like
yeah. Hell yeah.
anyone in that group, I'll take it, and I won't be mad. And the reason I take, I'm saying Cole and Kendrick.
Both of them, I feel like they cancel each other out. If I'm gonna take
No,
one of,
no. They
okay,
different, bro. They different. I don't, and this may be recency bias.
yeah,
I'm listening to this Metro Boomin with Kendrick Lamar on it. Yeah, I don't know if have you heard it yet?
I haven't.
No, you gotta go listen to it, bro, because it's gonna be in your top five after you hear it.
I just heard the little snippet, but I didn't
No.
listen to the whole thing.
Go sit down, listen to it, pull up Rap Genius so they can break down the bars with you. Yeah, this dude is different, bro.
Okay,
And I think the reason I got him in my top five is he can do. So I like storytellers. He can
right
tell
on,
a good story.
right on.
He can he can give you gangster music. He can give you good poetry. He can give you make he can give you what's the fight the power. What's them people? Public Enemy. He can give you
Hmm.
Public Enemy bars. He can give you a variety of bars, bro. Like, and the whole time he gonna be entertaining.
I give you that,
And that's I
and that's
think
why I would.
he
That's why I would put Kendrick top 10. I can't say top five, and I wouldn't. I can't put Cole top 10. Cole is tight, man. I just
the way Caustic because see I wanna I think people wanna put Cole in like a ludicrous kind of category where
mm-mm.
because if you think about it,
Who's that?
like people
Who is making that comparison?
I'm about to give you this is my explanation. I ain't never heard nobody say it, but I feel like they put him like I hear a lot of people say he bet on other people's tracks.
Right,
And remember, Ludacris jump on somebody's track and he gonna body that thing.
and smash that hoe.
He gonna smash that thing. And like, whether you like Ludacris or not, you can't. He's undeniable as a feature.
Square business.
And that's why I think without people, no one I ain't never heard nobody say it, but that's kind of what I like. It's that sentiment where like on other people's tracks he killing that thing. On his own tracks it just might be it's
Yeah.
average kind of thing, right?
Right. Right.
Or they hit or miss depending on who you talking to.
Right.
Hey, Cole is kind of nasty, bro. And you know what? The evolution of Cole is even better. And that's why it's hard for me to put like Big and Pac in my top five. Like I don't mind if you put them up there, great. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Big had 2 hours, man. We never saw the evolution of Big.
No, we didn't.
And they were like, no, I'm not hating. They was great albums. They're like some of the best albums you're gonna ever, from a historical standpoint. Like the timing of which those albums were put out in the world was like
It was. It was.
smack dab
It
in
was
like the
supposed to.
evolution of hip hop.
Right.
They might have been a catalyst to how hip hop went from a certain type of rap to what it is today.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They may have like catalyst the crossover of hip hop in a way
That's
because
facts.
they weren't NWA when it was like abrasive and in your face.
Yeah.
They weren't Onyx or anybody like that. They weren't Busta Rhymes,
Exactly.
but they weren't jazzy like Tribe Called Quest or something like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they gave you a little bit of
Yeah. They
everything.
brought in a different type of rap. They really did.
Yeah. And so like if you put them up there, I'm not mad about it. But because you didn't see the evolution, like if they would have put out 10 albums a piece or something, like well, Pac probably did, no.
Right.
But even with that said, Pac was putting out like 3 albums a year. Too, he was putting out multiple albums in 1 year.
Right.
So I don't know. Pac was just a writer, and like he did evolve. He went from Digital Underground to what he was with Death Row. So I guess Pac did have an evolution, but I don't know if it was enough because of the amount that he wrote. Like I would have loved to see him with a 10, 15 year career versus a pretty much like a 5 to 8 year career.
But he squeezed most niggas' career into 5 years.
Yeah, no, most definitely. But for him, that's not like LeBron squeezed most niggas' career in the first 5 years of his NBA career, but we would have missed out on that last 15. Like he did so much in that last 15.
Yeah.
Where I think Pac, if he would have gave us at least 10 years, or if he would have gave us a solid 10 to 15 years,
man,
I think the evolution of him would have been crazy.
It would have been ridiculous, off the charts.
Off the charts, like it would have been unmatched, and then like he probably would have solidified himself as the greatest.
Absolutely.
I don't think Biggie would have put out enough albums in that same time frame.
Yeah, I think Biggie would have fell off. Not really fell off, but we wouldn't regard him the same. We regard him in high regard, but we put him up there kind of like we do the rest of the legends. Like Nas, I mean, we revere Nas, but he's Nas,
More like LL.
Or LL,
yeah. Does Biggie transition into like what he may never become an actor or nothing like that, but does he transition into like a space more like LL or like a Snoop Dogg? Does he transition to a Snoop Dogg?
Snoop Dogg. There you go. He's just loved. He probably got his different businesses and stuff and endorsements.
Yeah, right. He can do whatever he wants.
He can do whatever he wants with. Mm-hmm. He's Biggie. That's a brand.
Right. That's a whole brand. So it's like I don't know, but like I said, Kendrick up there for me for sure. I thought my preferred is Andre, because out of everybody I named, Andre different from all of them, and it's the artistry for me. Like any given bars, he give you like hard bars where you got to go listen to them again.
Right, and you can hear the competitiveness. Like I feel like that's what hip hop is built on. Like not beef, but just I'm trying to outdo you on this track. Like that means something. That really means something to me in hip hop.
What's crazy is it's not spoken about enough. People like to take up for Big Boy and say, "Oh, Big Boy versus is hard," and I'm not gonna refute that. Like I'm not gonna disagree with that. But they had it's like in a polite way they were trying to outdo each other.
Yeah.
In two different ways.
You could hear it
on the same track for years. Like it was like they would, they say iron sharpens iron or whatever.
Right.
That's literally what it was.
That's exactly what it was.
Completely two different styles.
Right. But it was like I'm trying to do my style better than you doing your style.
Right. But I'm not trying to do your style
at all.
And because I don't think Drake could, and that's crazy. As talented as Drake is, I actually don't think he could rap like Big Boy.
No.
I think even if you listen to the early records when they kind of sound more alike,
right?
If that's the case, I think if Andre tried to rhyme like Big Boy would have been the greatest one in the group.
Yeah. Because I think if you listen to Southern Playalistic, Big Boy actually did carry that album. The jump that Andre made from Southern Playalistic to ATLians to motherfucking Aquemini is ridiculous. Is ridiculous. That jump he made is crazy as far as his lyricism.
And it's like leaps. Everything. It's
leaps.
Like he settled into like who he was as a person.
Right.
And so. And my thing with Cole, I feel like in a lot of ways, I feel like I relate to Cole, and maybe that's some bias with Cole.
I get it. I totally get it.
You know what? It's hard to. I would say this. It's hard to say somebody in your top 5, but then it's somebody that you don't really enjoy listening to.
Right.
And I thoroughly enjoy listening to Cole. Like no matter what it is. Like I enjoy hearing him speak. I enjoy seeing him as a father. I enjoy like I just enjoy Cole,
Right on.
and I can't say that I always like if you really listen to Tupac albums, I can't say that I enjoy every song on Tupac albums. Like it's a lot of bad songs.
Word, yeah.
It's a lot of like skipped songs. Like Cole, whether you like the song or not, you might listen to it. It's plenty on Tupac albums. It's like oh skip that, and then it's like
But then
oh
it's like
skip these next three.
the funny thing about Pac, I see what you're saying, like in one aspect, but the funny thing about Pac is like some of his music, it really is. You go back and listen to it, it's like okay, I see where he was going with it, or I see like he was taking a risk, or he was like it's different,
Nah,
but I don't know.
to a lot of Tupac music is literally stuck in that era. It's not timeless.
Nah, that's true. That's definitely true.
It's like you would have to know what's going on
Yeah.
during that time in the in the world.
And
Really,
I always gave that same assessment for Biggie. His shit, yeah, he's really a lot of his shit really does sound dated. Ready to Die sounds very dated. Now, Life After Death is actually ahead of his time. You listen to it, but Ready to Die is very dated. 1994. That's exactly what it
which
sounds
one
like.
is Ready to Die is the first? Not
The
Ready to Die
first,
the second one, right?
not Ready to Die is the first one.
The first one.
Go
And
back
then
and
like
listen to it. It's very
okay,
very
yeah,
dated.
yeah, yeah. Ready to Die has Juicy on it, right?
Juicy on it. Yeah.
But see, that record sounds old, but it don't sound old at the exact same
No,
time.
that's a
Like
classic. It's a timeless
yeah,
record. That's a
yeah,
timeless
that's
record.
like yeah. I say yeah he had, like so that's him and I guess him and Pac share that because Pac has some songs on there that's like you know like even to Brenda has got a baby it
Is
sound
is
old as hell. But it's still
but
classic.
it's
Like
still classic.
it can still,
Exactly.
it's still like relevant today in a
Yeah,
way.
yeah. And that's what makes them great. That's what really makes them great. That right there is what makes qualifies them as some of the greats.
Yeah, but yeah, they got plenty of skippable. Like
Right on.
people clown people like they put out a 10 album CD and it's like, oh, you got 4 tracks that I can skip through, so you only really got 60.
Yeah.
You got 6 tracks out of a 10 track album. Like four, you could have left them off. Which Pac Man put out a 20. It might be a 20 records on his album, and
Hmm.
you might be able to skip through 12 of them joints.
Yeah.
So
That's like them old No
but
Limit. That's like them old No Limit albums.
yeah, hey, most of and like every song sound exactly the same on No
Exactly the
Limit.
same. Well, pretty much. One of them
Same,
gonna hit
same
though.
production.
All they just want Master P just wanted that one hit. He was a genius on that.
Hey, and that hit was gonna make you buy that album, or that tape or whatever, because
Right.
you had to, because that was the only way you was gonna hear it.
Exactly. Ain't
So
that
yeah,
cool?
that would probably be my top five. And like I said, go listen to the Kendrick Lamar, this Metro Boomin. You know what I like about him is a lot of people they like he throwing shots at Drake and J Cole on the album, but in a very clever way,
Hmm.
but in a very direct way. It's not passive.
Well, I love it then. I mean, that's what we
Cause
need. We need that.
yeah, because I think they got that him and Drake and Cole got that track out. What's the name of it?
Man, we need some beef. We need some good
Something like
beef.
that. Something like that. It's called the Big Three or something like that. Or
Yeah, yeah.
whatever that track is.
Well,
But
I
like,
they now they talking about Future dissing Drake too.
maybe so.
Drake,
Yeah,
Future
hey,
got a diss track. Man, I want to bring 50 Cent out of retirement and let him get in some beef. I want to hear some beef. God damn it.
the track that Drake and J Cole got together is called First Person Shooter.
Yeah.
And
Okay, I did see that. Okay, I'm gonna
hey,
check it out.
yeah, hey, K Dot is like, nigga, I'm the only first person shooter around here, right?
Man,
And
let's
they,
go.
like in the track, I think Cole and one of them mentioned like something about being the Big Three.
Yeah.
And Kendrick Lamar said it's just me.
Man, talk that shit, bro. Talk
Dang,
that
so
shit.
like, see that's like you said, that's missing. That's what I like about him.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's kind of sad. And I think it may be a regional thing, but Creed should really be in the discussion.
Fucking right.
But he just, I don't know, right?
But you know,
I don't,
Crippin on his other shit though. Crippin, if you listen to his recent shit, like he really on some, he on some other shit. Like he not even. You could tell he really, really, truly trying to be in his lane. Like You know that nigga singing more than ever.
He got his fan base, and so his fan base
solid
too. Like they go hard for him.
Exactly.
So,
and that's what you want as an artist. You just have your solid fan base.
Yeah, man. He say like so. Yeah, that would be my top 5, and it depends on what day of the week if I'm gonna put Dre in there or if I'm gonna put Big or somebody else. But that would be my top 5.
Well, I mean that's a solid top 5. I can't argue with that.
And as hard as Nas' early albums are, that's why I put Nas in there more so. Cause you know what crazy? And I had to have a whole discussion with Amika brother about this. I kind of like Nas' new stuff more than I like his old stuff.
Hell yeah.
Bro, his new this whole what is it with Hitmaker or Hit Boy?
Hit Boy, yeah, Hit Boy.
Hey man, it's not gonna ever get the respect that Illmatic and all of them got. But God damn, this nigga is on fire right now.
Yeah, he going hard.
It's like every track is a hit.
Yeah, he going hard.
And that once again, so like the Illmatic, so it's the sound is so he got a regional sound in Illmatic. He got a regional sound in like all his early stuff. It's just regional. Like if you're from New York, more than likely, all right, that's jamming. If you're a chick that's from the South, that's not gonna jam you.
Hell no.
You gotta be like, you would just have to be a Nas fan to like it.
Exactly.
And the new stuff, it don't matter where you at. Be New York. I don't even think New York really got a sound no more. But
I was just gonna say New York don't got a sound. They sound really that drill sound. Really, I guess you want to consider it.
But that's Chicago though.
Exactly.
Really, they biting that.
Yeah, pretty much.
So like, but this it just sounds like I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm old and I want to hear like substance, but I don't. But at the same time, I want to hear you talk about the money you got or how
talk that bullshit, but do it cleverly though.
Yeah, like don't what's that little girl name? Like, I don't mind the females talking about their vagina and all of that too, but don't sexy red me to death though. I don't want to, don't do me like that.
And now Glorilla go hard though. Glorilla, she got.
You know what?
I like Glorilla.
She growing on me a little bit. This last song, I don't know. She growing on me a little bit. It's better than Sexy Red.
Absolutely.
So. That's the best thing that the girls got going on is they got trash in the out there in the atmosphere. So all you gotta do is be better than the trash. It's hot trash. It's people like you, but you just gotta be better than that. And I'm like, all right, I'm a fan.
Nah, that's true.
So yeah, that's my top 5, bro. Listen to this. Listen to it, bro. It's on repeat right now for me in my headset, and every time I listen to it, like. I smile a little bit more. And then as I'm reading the Rap Genius, they start making me think about old songs.
Yeah.
Like, was it Mount Olympus or whichever one where he did to everybody?
Right.
Man, I love all
and then nobody really even pay attention to it, man, unfortunately.
He the one that Kendrick Lamar would diss everybody and not blink an eye.
Mm-hmm.
Not blink an eye. And I love you, bro. I love it because he'll put out an album. It won't have no diss tracks. That's the thing. He'll put out his own album. It won't have not one diss track on it. Like I really ain't thinking about y'all.
Right.
Yeah. I like the versatility.
All right, I'm gonna check it out, though. I'm finished doing my little session right here.
You doing what?
So I'm on the beat session right now.
Nah, do your thing, brother.
All right, man.
Peace.
Yup. All right, that was my cousin. I wasn't expecting that, but that turned into an unintentional podcast, I guess. So anyway, I'm done right now cooking up. Let me play this. Let's play this one back real quick. I just cooked up. Let's play this one back. All right. That's all I got for right now. Peace and blessings. I'm out.